Hi guys, so in this video I have to specifically address this video to Sean Combs and just ask, Puff Daddy, what the sunken place is going on? I mean, really? Everywhere I turn, left or right, I'm hearing more and more stories of the world of Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs, Honey Combs. I mean, the names are just endless. But I'm hearing so many stories. I don't know, it's just bewildering. I mean, I'm a 90s babies. I'm a 90s girl. I grew up to Mace. I grew up to 702. I grew up to 1112. I grew up listening to Biggie. So I'm like, what is going on behind such great music? Who could have ever anticipated that so much darkness was going on behind the scenes? I mean, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans. It's just endless. Are you kidding me? To today, I say to my friends, the 90s was when the best music was around. Music's okay now, but it wasn't quite hitting it in the 90s. Jodeci. Look how many talented people that you were influential in their career, or you had a take in their career, or at one point you had an impact in their career. Usher as well. But behind all of these success stories, behind all of these talents, behind all of these great names, they had one thing in common, you, and another thing in common, either being ripped off, abused, cheated, scammed out of money, or left in poverty, and even other stories of people being 6 foot under. It's too much. It's absolutely too much. So again, Puff Daddy, what the sunken place is going on with you? Okay, so in my last video, I mean, first I didn't even introduce my name. I just sorry guys. Right, my name is Lola. This is my channel at Lola Superstarred World. Thank you for tuning in, and we're just gonna go. We're gonna unravel P Diddy, Cassie, the lawsuits, and more. And let's just see. And my last video, for those of you that was able to watch it, we were speaking about Cassie, our dear girl, Cassie, girl, we feel you even to today. The last time, well, as most people know, she put a lawsuit out on Puff Daddy, and that was the last time I was able to speak with everybody. It was a 30 million lawsuit against Puff Daddy and everything that he had put her through during her 10-year plus reign under his label. She started out in the music industry. Well, ideally, she started out as a model. She got discovered by a very great producer who was her boyfriend at the time. He did an experiment on Facebook. He put a track out with her lyrics to it, made a video, and it blew up. And that's how she caught the eye of Puff Daddy. Who would have known this 19-year-old girl who only wanted to be a model? Now she's been sought out by so many people in the industry, but Puffy came to her and her producer with the highest, with the best deal, and that's how she ended up on Bad Boy Record, signed to a 10-year deal or 10-album deal. And who would have known that she would have gone through so much horror, DV, I'll say allegedly, was that the case is still pending. Well, in this case, there is no case because she filed a civil suit. It was a £30 million civil suit, which got settled financially. So when we last spoke out, everyone was talking about this lawsuit. The lawsuit, 35 pages, and it was just so much. I'm sure most of you have heard about it already. It was just so much of what Cassie had to endure, the abuse, being travelled from state to state to entertain men for him. They had different events, different freak off sessions. It was just so much. She was forced to endure so much pain, so much DV. She was forced to have different surgery. The list is endless of abuse, endless of heartbreaking tales, endless. Even to today, I'm crunching my stomach of just listening to some of the things that, listening to part of the experiences that was detailed, extremely detailed in her £30 million lawsuit. We're coming back today, and I'm sure everybody's heard it all over the news. The lawsuit has now been settled. It was a civil lawsuit, which has now been settled. It was settled out of court, and it was settled for an unenclosed or unknown amount of money. Everyone's speculating it's in the millions. People are speculating Cassie, our dear girl Cassie, even got more, way more than what she was asked for. The case has been settled. I believe that she's had to sign an NDA. She can no longer speak out anymore about what has happened to her during her time with Puff Daddy. But the cat's out the bag. There was a 35 legal document. It was made public. It's been all over YouTube, but people have read pages of what she endured. So the cat's out the bag. And here we are now. Everybody knows what is going on. And so many people ask, because Puff Daddy, he's been in the industry for years, at least a good 20 years, if not 20, 25 years. He's been in the industry for a minute. And when he started out in the music industry, he started out as an intern, I think for Uptown Records. He started out as an intern, you know, and then he started out as an intern, and he was the A&R person. He was the guy who was sorting out talent. That's how he discovered Biggie. So he definitely had an eye for talent. There's the Biggie, there's Jodeci, great album. Wish they did more. Mary J. Blige. There's so many talented people that came under him that he was able to sort out and bring into the industry. So he definitely had a knack for it. It's a shame that he didn't just keep it there. It's a shame that he abused his talent or his ear for music or his ear for a gift, and he used it for something so negative, or it turned into something so negative, or the power that he had within the industry, his success that he gained within the industry turned him into a monster. And this abuse that he did to Cassie, that Cassie so eloquently, listed out in her 35-page legal document against him, we're realizing now she wasn't the only one. She wasn't the only one. Our dear friend Kim Porter, who's no longer with us, passed away almost 5 years ago now. Kim Porter went through the same thing as well. Kim Porter and many of his previous girlfriends in the past. And we're going to speak about Kim Porter because when Puff Daddy started out as an intern in the music industry, he was working for a very credible record label. It was Puff Daddy, it was Albie Shaw, who is Kim Porter's, the father to Kim Porter's first son. And Kim Porter herself, she was an executive. She was like a marketing executive, or she had a really high up role within the music industry herself. So she was a very educated, talented, beautiful woman. She could hold her guns around such powerful men. She was dating Albie Shaw as well before she got with Puff Daddy. So yeah, they were together for a very long time, very, very long time. And apparently it's all coming out now. She experienced exactly the same thing as Cassie. There was a lot of DV in their relationship. It mirrored Cassie. I would say maybe Cassie's one was even worse because Kim, she fought back, but then she wasn't able to escape everything that happened to her. There was even a time where, so right about now, one of Puff Daddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene, he's been all over doing a lot of different interviews, and he even said there was a time where Kim's nose got broken, and this is one of, Puff Daddy's DV sessions. He literally broke her nose. He had to go and pay thousands for her to go and get her nose fixed through plastic surgery to repair the damage. But she was a fighter, she was a lot more older. She was very smart as well, but she was a fighter. And one time when she fought back, she got literally, the corkscrew that used to open up the wine, she slashed that in one of his arms. It almost hit his artery. He was bleeding out, and there's proof of this in one of the footage that you see of him. I think he was on a yacht and he's got like a t-shirt or towel over his arm. That's the mark of Kim, where she literally fought back when he was, putting his hand, feet and teeth on her. She fought back with that corkscrew, and there you go. And I think from that incident, from what I'm hearing, that's when he started to get addicted to painkillers. He's been on painkillers ever since because of the pain. It was so close, it almost hit an artery or a nerve. There was a lot of blood, but he's definitely got a reputation. Even his first baby mother, Nisha, yeah, he had a child with her. He got her pregnant when she was 20. She was a stylist. Yeah, she was a stylist. She styled for Jodeci. She styled for Mary J. Blige. She was doing so much stuff. Was in the 90s when Bad Boys was just, up and coming and starting. She was starting for literally everybody. She fell pregnant for P Diddy at 20. His first biological son is with her, and she had the same experience too. So he's got a history of literally putting his hands on any woman that he dates. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And we're just so grateful that Cassie was able to put this in a lawsuit. I think her final straw for her was when Kim passed. When Kim passed, it was like something just kind of flagged up in her head, and she was like, this is it. I have to get out. When Kim passed, and there's a lot of speculations going on, it was under very weird or suspicious circumstances. And once again, like I said, Puff Daddy's name is over many stuff. It's not just a DV. There's speculations of so many people that have passed. Most of the people that started Bad Boys with him, most of the people to today, they're no longer here. Kim apparently was meant to write a tello book about him before she passed. She's no longer here. And so many people, especially now, people have said things from before. Her ex-partner, Albie Shaw, the father of her first son, he's always been suspicious, and he's always kind of pointed fingers at Puffy that, something ain't right. You go on YouTube now, Jaguar White, she's been speculating that there's something not right with how Kim passed. Even Kim's best friend, Kamora Lee Simmons, she was very close, very, very close to Kim, and she knew exactly what was going on. And she's been very cryptively putting out messages around about the time when Kim passed, and even now that everything is coming up with Cassie about, everyone needs to look a bit deeper at P Diddy. So I'm like, what is going on? We always thought he was Love Puffy Sean, but he's turning out to be like some gangster, like some Italian hip mob. Like, what the sunken place is going on? P Diddy, Puffy Sean's. Are you kidding me? Is this how you get down? Is this how you get down with your women? DV all over the place with men. So many people that have dealings with you, they're 6 foot under, or they have no money and they're broke. Is this how you've been ruling or terrorizing the music industry? I'm disappointed in you. I'm highly disappointed in you. And to top it off, I do not think this will be the last of everything. I mean, there's so many potential legal charges, potentially, allegedly coming out. P Diddy's name is in so many unresolved cases, and his name has been involved in these cases from way back 10, 15, 20 years back. It's been like people have been talking about it, but now that this has happened, now that Cassie's lawsuit has come out, she has filed it, she's been successful. Within 24 hours a settlement was made with an NDA where she can't speak on it any further. In the court of public opinion, everyone's saying he did it. In a court of public opinion, people are saying you wouldn't have settled that much if you did not have anything to hide. So now everything is coming out of the woodworks. All the old pictures, everything that people are saying about Kim, everything that people are saying about Tupac, about Biggie, everything and anything that P Diddy has done in the past that has been shady, that has resulted in people losing money, people in distress, people that are now 6 foot under, anything and everything where there's been a speculation about P Diddy. Oh, it's all coming out. It is coming out, and it is coming out to the point where Young Miami, his current girlfriend, is on the run. We are saying our prayers for P Diddy now, because it's not looking too good with everything that is coming out, everything that is being resurfaced from way back. Oh, it's not looking good. Cassie may now be silenced, but do you know what? Like I said before, the cat's out the bag. The paperwork is out there, 35 pages long, documented in detail of the abuse that she suffered over 10 years plus. She's got names, she's got DNA, she's got the work, she's got different countries, different states with different activities where DVs happen. She's got proof, she's got injury, she's got medical notes to back it up. So yeah, we all know why that got settled within 24 hours. But yeah, everybody else that has had an interchange with Puff Daddy that didn't go well, they're coming out. Men, women, boys, girls alike, they are all coming out. So we're going to send our prayers to P Diddy. Well, everything is allegedly right now. Let's see what is going on. But yeah, what I will look to do on another video, I will be documenting everything in full, as giving you a full rundown of what is going on, the legal charges, cases, falsehoods. At the moment now, people are saying that there is a second file. I mean, there's a second lawsuit that is coming out at the moment as well. So that's currently being done. There's so many people that he's offended and wronged in the past. So, or I'm sure there'll be a lot more coming. So I'll make another separate video and we'll go into that in full. But like I said before, yeah, Young Miami is currently on the run. So Young Miami is Puff Daddy's current girlfriend at the moment. And it's just really been quite funny. It's like throughout the year, there's been so many different things that has occurred or transpired in their relationships where both of them would just be making the headlines. I mean, he recently had another baby on her. And people are mocking her. They're saying, why are you still with him? You're not a baby mother. You haven't got a baby for him. You're not that serious to him. They even broke up, and then he had to, make a public announcement saying how much he cares and he loves her and how she's still the main one. So their relationship has been quite turbulent. She's the new it girl, or he's new Cassie. And they've been going strong for a minute, but everybody's side-eyeing her now. Now that Cassie has dropped his lawsuit and it's becoming more apparent that, nearly every woman in his life, they basically get the same man, they unfortunately experience the same level of DV. So everyone's looking at Young Miami and like, girl, are you okay? Are you all right? Are you going to speak up? What's going on? Are you going to back Cassie? People are dragging her. She is getting dragged, So right about now, she has dumped in and she has left the state and she's in hiding. She's in hiding because the more things are unraveling, it's like it's making her look good. It's making her look bad, sorry. It's messing up her brand. And not even that, people are wondering, do you know what? Are you okay? Are you going to file a lawsuit too? Has he done to you what he did to Cassie, what he did to Kim, what he did to Nisha, and what he did to, countless so many other women that we've not heard of? Are you okay? And I guess right now she doesn't know her stance. Is she trapped? Maybe she's not in a position where she can get out. Maybe she's in that, Cassie was in her situation for 10 years. Maybe she can't just get out without getting scathed. Look at Kim Porter. She's 6 foot under. Everything's allegedly. We don't know if there's any involvement from Puff Daddy's side or not, but she's 6 foot under. And when she wanted to write a tell-all book about her life, which would have included Puff Daddy, which wouldn't, like Puff Daddy right about now, he's looking after her son Quincy. He lives with Puff Daddy right about now. She was coming out with that book and we know where she is. So I guess Young Miami must be so confused. She has been dragged. Some people have been trying to support her. Some people have been thinking, do you need protection? It's just so much. Everything is coming out right now and it's just crazy. It just feels like the shield of protection that Puff Daddy had over him over the last 20, roughly 30 years is now gone. Young Miami, she's part of the City Girls. The last time I heard, I believe her and her, her bandmate, that they're now going solo. So I'm sure Miami is trying to, launch her solo career. And this is coming out. Puff Daddy was meant to be her wingman or her umbrella to, propel her career, her solo career. He does have a track record. Most of the people that he does help to do a career, a lot more other things go on other than the music. So we don't know where that would have gone, but I'm sure she's scared. She's scared. She does not know what to do. Well, everybody's eyes is on Young Miami. We don't know what she's going to say. As such, we don't know if she needs help. We don't know if she's backing Cassie. Some people are saying she's broken up with him and she has shown some sort of support for Cassie. But I'm sure she's scared right about now. She's scared of the backlash. She's scared of what she's cultivated and built with him all this time and where it leads her and her position in the industry. I think right about now she's in a place and she's just trying to formulate her words or formulate how she's going to come out very carefully. Is she gonna stand by him, which could potentially be caress suicide, or is she gonna make that bold move and say bye, and not just say bye and leave and be silenced, but make a public stance against him and tell her story too? So we see so many questions, so many things that we don't know what's going to happen. I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you tuned in. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah, so we'll keep it cool. We'll keep it true. I'll update you as things transpire even further. But this is my page, Lola Superstar. My name is Lola. Like, follow, and subscribe, and you'll be notified. You'll be notified of all things in my superstar world. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye. Peace.